and welcome to a flip through of my bullet journal. This is my bullet journal. It is for 2019 and 2020. Just really quickly, it is that one that everybody uses, Lecturum, 1917. It's got a pocket in the back. It's got the elastic band. It is dotted. So yeah, I decorate mine with stickers to help me remember things that I've done and places I've gone. This one is from Burning Man 2019. This one's also from there. This one is from Pride. Work. A pie one because it was cool. Steampunk cat. A tie-dyed heart. On the back we have more. This is from my local Burning Man, and this is the organization Ignition Northwest. That one's really beat up. And yeah, another one from work. So yeah, that is that. And then inside, inside, I have some scraps of notes, papers. We'll just put those away. The contents, so this is for all of 2019. And then down here at the very bottom, I don't know if I can focus on that. There you go. I don't think it's going to focus. Okay. It says 2020 next page. And then so on the next page, I have started my 2020 journal. And then you can see coming through here, this is my cover for 2019. I'll try and put this here and just flip through it and try not to shake the table too much. Sorry, things are cramped because it's a really small space to work in. So, really quick, starting with my yearly goal. Every year I kind of like do a focus word or I guess that's the best word, a focus word. Last year was my year of doing. And so I found this quote that helped inspire me. It says, "In life, be a participant, not a spectator." So that reminds me I need to do things instead of just sit and think about them and watch other people do them. So yeah, that was that. And then here I have a page that's stuff I want. That's not exactly what it says. I'm sure you can read it. And down here are some comic collections that I want to do. And this is just general for both years. Movies to see. The ones that are highlighted are ones I've already seen. Like if I get a movie and I'm gonna watch it, I'll like put a box around it, kind of like the box I get, I don't know. And then when I watch it, I highlight it. For instance, I got Die Hard from the library and I never actually got around to watching it before I had to return it, and then I couldn't renew it because it was really popular and everybody wanted to see it. But yeah, I just made this cute little title that looks like film strip. Nothing fancy. The first part of this book, you'll see a lot of things are colored in highlighter because that's all I had access to at the time besides my regular black pens. This is my books. What I read, I was going to say what I want to read, but it's what I read. The top shelf is mainly graphic novels. I haven't really been marking those as much because they're quick and easy to read through. But then the bottom shelf is actual books. Excuse me. I just got done eating and I've got gas. Let me take a drink. Okay. These two books are books that I'm currently reading. I haven't finished that one and I just started that one, which actually I've gone back to the previous one for that. This is a page I started for stuff to check out where I was going to write down things that I'd hear about and were interesting, and I thought, I'm going to go investigate that, but I really never come back to this page, so it was kind of a wasted page. Same with this one, voice projects. I've been doing voiceover and voice acting for a lot of amateur projects and some paid projects for a couple years now, but I do it really inconsistently, and I need to get better at doing auditions on a consistent basis and recording those. And I was just doing the title, the role, the date I was cast, the date I got the script, the date I submitted it, the date it came out, and I got tired of it. This was a page that said something. I think it said YouTube ideas, but then I kind of gave up on YouTube, so it became project ideas. And then these are little craft projects that I want to do, and some of them I've done. Yep, it just kind of keeps in mind, and then every time I'm like looking for something that needs to be done, I'll go, oh yeah, I could try doing that. Time of the month tracker, I found that helpful. Savings goal, really didn't help because last year I didn't save a lot of money. Anytime I got extra money, I ended up putting it into stuff for Burning Man. So this was just a savings goal to get a down payment or deposit, whatever, all of that for an apartment, hoping to get $1,000. I never got to 100, and then once the money was there, I like ended up spending it, so it didn't really help. But the bottom of the page was my camping gear list, and this is really helpful because I would write down all the things I needed to get for Burning Man, and it was really helpful. So I had a tent, an air mattress, a sleeping bag, a cooler, storage bins, chair, stove, fuel, which I ended up not, I got them both, but I ended up not ever using them. I didn't even take them to Burning Man, so yeah, I just went with no things. I had food, and then I kind of made myself like a list of things that I would eat, and it actually worked out really good, except for frozen chocolates and bananas. I don't know why I was thinking that was going to be a thing, but at one point, it's on my list. Tarps, first aid kit, lights, all kinds of stuff. What dishes to get. Helped me also remember the things that as I got them, I would check them off so I'd know I had it and what things I still needed to get. And then a year at a glance. So this is this one's actually February through January, because as we can see when I get to January, I didn't really do this in January. I got a late start, so it was just for the year in the future, I guess. But every month I did the little thing, and then I kind of color coordinated these banners with the month that in the journal. If we flip to the side, you can see it's all color coordinated, and we'll get to that. But yeah, and then different activities and different things. And in the middle, I wrote notes, and then kind of did a little arrow to each month. So like if I wrote something like this one here is Burning Man, and I put a little arrow going that way. So this blue thing here is Burning Man, and then like yellow, this is Thanksgiving, and then that's over there. I didn't mark it, but I know where it is. So yeah, and just helped me plan out the things I was doing. And then my goals for the year. This was kind of fun. I don't like making a list. I kind of tried to make it random. I got some of the things done. I went to Critical Northwest, which was a regional burn, and I went to Burning Man itself. The rest of them I didn't get done so much, but that's what we have things to work on for next year. And then January was kind of a snowy theme. I tried this like line month plan, and it didn't really work. Habit tracker, so-so. You can see there are some habits I didn't do very often or didn't remember to do. And then these little weekly spreads, I use these for like writing down what I ate in a day, sort of a food journal. And then over here I have little things, videos and things, and I don't know, stuff. And then in here I would journal. And I played with this a little bit, and then the next week I tried something different, a different layout with just writing here and there. It works okay, but it's sort of a blue, this is a blue highlighter month. Told myself be fearless. Did I write anything over here? No. But just kind of playing with it. This is a really new journal, so like that was it. For February, I put self-love is the greatest middle finger of all time, because loving yourself is like, saying F you to the whole world. So yeah, you take it however you want, I guess. And then I decided to go with this kind of calendar spread, and I like this, and I ended up keeping this throughout the rest of the plan. It is sideways, but that's okay. I can read in practically any direction. Habit tracker, you can see I didn't really use, but it was for things like tracking when I had a soda, when I did YouTube, when I did a voiceover, when I did bedtime reading. meditating, exercising, face care, nails, laundry, showers. Yeah, didn't really keep track of anything. Like here, didn't really do anything. Then I did write down my food, but didn't really do any journaling. I do make some to-do lists, but it wasn't really great. Yeah, that was like really quick February. I don't spend a lot of time doing a lot of spreads because it just doesn't, I don't know, I don't like to do it very much. And I'm also exploring with this. This is like my first real bullet journal. So yeah. Then this is a big kickoff for March, and it says luck is when opportunity knocks and you answer. And I think that is great because I always think that not opportunities there if we just look for it. This is green highlighter. Same spread. Habit tracker got used a little bit more, a little bit different layout. I put the things down here, probably because I forgot. I tried this spread for meal log, writing down breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. And as you can see, there are a lot of empty spaces where I forgot to write anything down. So I'm working on it. I'm not the most consistent at doing my bullet journal. I really need to get better at that. Like here you can see I did hardly anything. I like journaled here. I wrote some things, some notes, some other notes, but not a whole lot going on. And that's like, it was week 1 and then week 4. Like there was nothing, there was no weeks 2 and 3 in here. So yeah, and week 4 is just kind of a list of to-dos and appointments and like this kind of spread, which didn't work. This is a blank doodle page. I was kind of doing a vision board in sort of doodles. So like I want to work on my emotional mental health. I want to work on my spirituality. I want to work on my physicality. I want to work on my finances and my career, and I want to work on relationships. So that was kind of a little doodle vision board. And then we have April, which is yellow. Hopefully you guys can see all these. Same thing, the side thing. This is my attempt at drawing a peep. I'm trying to be a little more creative. I can draw and doodle and things, but I don't do it very often because I just don't have the time. Habit tracker still here, this page. Still not really great at it. This month I tried doing the meal log in the monthly calendar, and it was just really too small to write down all my meals and food in this teeny tiny space. So I'm still working on it. And then this is a continuation from the week 4 of March, where I was trying this layout where it's not really structured to just this week, and then the little calendar at the bottom, Monday through Friday. And then just lists, like this is a packing list, and things to do, and then like a little journaling. That's it. I couldn't think of the words. Journaling. Yeah. And then week 2, kind of the same thing. Do a little to-dos. Tried tracking my exercise a little bit better. A little more here. There's also some purple thrown in here. Yeah. Week, just kind of 1 page per week, sort of writing to-dos and any notes. So yeah, and then same thing here, a little more defined exercise log. Not great. I only exercised 1 day. Same here, week 4, same layout, trying different things to see what I like and what worked. I'm also finding that some of the pens I use are bleeding through to the other side of the paper, so I don't know if you can see it. There's a lot, like it looks like pink here, which is probably purple. Yeah. So this is for, where are we? April, May. Do more of what makes you happy. I thought that was a beautiful quote, and so I did that in all kinds of different colors. So every month has been like 1 color until now, and then I didn't know what to do, so I did all the colors. So every day is a different color. A little more ambitious, yes, but who knows? We'll see. Same calendar spread here. I did start doing keeping track of the phases of the moon because I wanted that to be something I did. And then I went to this version of a habit tracker, which was sort of a daily check list, and then I had like 10 boxes, and then I wrote across each day 10 boxes, and then I'd check and highlight the ones that I done, whatever. And then, yeah, so the layout's differently. So this is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, kind of each day a different color. And then I wrote my foods I ate and any to-do lists, and not a lot of journaling. Mainly it's foods and the little habit tracker, which you can see. Some days I did do, some days I didn't. It was kind of fun to plan, and then like I color coded everything on the page. Mostly, like I said, meal trackers. So yeah, more of all that style. And those actually didn't even get colored on the edges. Oh no. Okay, well, anyway, that was that one. Yep. And then we have a spread on the Burning Man 10 principles, which I was planning to fill out and probably still one day write down what they all mean to me. And then June is when it gets really crazy. So there is a calendar with a habit tracker. There's absolutely nothing on this page because I'm not doing a habit tracker there, I guess. And then I'm trying to do Sunday through Saturday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And this is my setup for quite a while. And it's the habit tracker at the top, which I have the key for on the front page. So 10 habits and 10 boxes, and mark them if I do them. Like I said, mainly things. And then here you'll see little writing on the sides, and that's when I was trying to do a sketch challenge, a drawing challenge of drawing something every day. And these were the prompts I came up with or found a list of, and yeah, I never actually really did any, and I wrote them all in here on my calendar too, but I never really did them. So yeah, this is green, kind of all the same thing. And then this goes to like the 22nd, and then July is just the collage memory page because yeah, I never got around to actually making a spread for July because I was so busy. And this is all memories from the Critical Northwest local Burning Man event. So I have like a Polaroid somebody took of me, a sticker photo. This is a cute tarot card that I got a reading of. It's a cactus on a motorcycle with udders, which I thought was great. And she's like, yeah, you need to do something utterly ridiculous. And so I joined a bunch of people who went on a field trip. Yeah, it was just fun. This happened July 6th to the 14th. And this is my memory page for that month because I didn't really do any bullet journaling. And then this was August when I went to Burning Man, so I kind of drew the Burning Man symbol. And August is orange because it's really hot at Burning Man, and it's burning, and it's Burning Man. I mean, what can I say? There's not a lot going on here because also there was not a lot of time. It's the same kind of grid layout, but I've changed to a different sort of habit tracker, which is down here. I've pared down my habits to only 5, and then I do Monday through Saturday, or Sunday through Saturday. Down here is a little box grid. This is kind of grayed out because those days don't start this month started on a Thursday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, which worked out pretty good, I guess. So I just blacked out those days, and then it's down in the bottom with our notes section every week. It's voiceover, vitamins, exercise, facial care, self-care. And then this is just, I didn't even food journal. This is just like little notes about how I was doing some journaling. Yeah. And that was pretty much it. Notes, time to start packing. 1 week left. So yeah. And then this was a lot of planning, like things I needed to get done before I left for Burning Man, because it's a whole thing. If you've never been, it's a lot to plan for, and it was my first time, and I was camping by myself, so it was a lot. but I survived. And then this was actually this was a lot of journaling because I was at Burning Man, so this is leave for Burning Man. And then this is like every day I took a little bit of time to write something down about my day, and then I will go back and go through it. And I like crossed off this because I was like, why do I even have that? I'm not doing any of those things while I'm here. But yeah, so that was fun. And then I didn't finish, well, I did finish that. And then I have a memory page here, a Polaroid of me at Burning Man and my ticket, and then some other, I was going to put other stuff, but I didn't. And then September, I started getting a little more artistic. I did some leaves with highlighters and markers. And this is where they first actually got out of highlighters, because I've gone through all the colors of highlighters I had, and I'm like, well, I have markers somewhere. Let me go find them. So same spread for the calendar, and then just an art page, and then basically the same grid page, but you'll see there's absolutely no habit tracker. I am a terrible person at doing habit trackers. I just try and develop the habit of doing it without having to make a tracker for it. So yeah, there's not really much going on. Like I said, I'm really terrible at bullet journaling. So yeah, but I did like little colors for the numbers, and then I just made all the words the same. You know, it's something I'm trying. And then I threw in a great big sticker here that I got at Burning Man because I liked it, and it went with a color theme for this month. A little decoration, and then yeah, some more things. I got a Twitch sticker because I was gonna start streaming on Twitch that day, and yeah, didn't happen. But that was my motivation. I was gonna do it, and then I actually, this was a vitamin tracker because I started taking some vitamin supplements. And then I did start doing, well, I guess it's not habit tracker. It's just to-dos. So yeah, it's a little bit of to-dos. Sometimes I make little notes of little things, like this is a new moon, and then over here I tried doing how many auditions I did, how many live streams I did. They both say 0, so yeah. And I also started writing like what comic book I was reading or graphic novel. Yeah, and then I put in a memory page, and there's nothing there because I'm bad at this. Yeah. This is October. If you go back on my channel, you can see my October. I actually filmed making it. It was, I was getting motivated again, and I'm like, okay, so it's a purple and gray theme. If you just turned your magic all the F on. I thought that was a really cute quote for kind of October. And so I got really decorative in October because I'm like, I'm going to do really cool. And I got this fancy font, and I did a little shadowing and spider webs. Although I had trouble with the marker here for the spider webs. So yeah, that's the thing. But I have this really pretty lavender-ish marker. I don't even know where it came from. I must have bought it. Anyway, really pretty. Trying to get budgets. Got a habit tracker again. Still not using it. Yeah, did a little moon in the corner. Thought that was cute. And then this one, I kind of, from a mistake, made the black lines and the colored numbers. So still kind of doing this weekly spread Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like this. Was doing Inktober. So I put the Inktober prompts here. I did quite a few of them, which I was really surprised. I had 5 auditions this week. That was pretty cool. I don't think I got any of those jobs, but yeah. And then I start, kind of getting into it again. This is a gray. This is much better. This is what it was supposed to look like before. But yeah, I started tracking things, these hours I worked, when I had meetings, trying to get things done, reminding myself to do my Inktober and to upload it to Instagram every day. Inktober, Instagram, Inktober, Instagram. And I did pretty good at it. Yeah, I also started doing yoga at this time, so I was trying to remind myself to do yoga. I have over here, edit flip-through. Yeah, I actually recorded a flip-through of my bullet journal back in October. I never edited it. I never uploaded it. So yeah, we're doing it now. So yeah, nice pretty purple and gray and black This one I messed up on the numbering, and then I messed up again on this one, so whatever. I just put the numbers in a different corner, and it's fine. I just tried to make it look pretty and make me happy. And again, I went to doing absolutely nothing in here because I'm horrible at this. A blank pages because I didn't do anything, and I always like putting my calendar on this page. So in November, we're doing red because I think red in November. My expense tracker, absolutely nothing on it because, yeah, just didn't write down anything. Same thing. We're trying to track my voice projects again because I'm like, yes, I'm gonna do it. I had 7 auditions. Yay! This was recording some things for. Actually, these are actual projects. So yeah, but this is a really vibrant red. Still sticking with this same layout because this was working for me and I liked it. I'm not using it anymore. If you saw my Instagram post, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, you can. I'm at Mandy IRL. It used to be at Dragon Feathers, but now it's at Mandy IRL. Yeah. So, kind of keeping track. Mainly, these are like saying when I'm working. Yeah. A little bit of journaling. I kind of like to do my bullet journal for keeping track of things and for mostly journaling. So that's what it is. And just a place I try and make arty stuff. But yeah, this was a really troubling time because I came home and yeah, my place was a mess because the bathrooms upstairs flooded really badly, and anyway, yeah, it's a big thing. Oh, okay. I'm like looking over here. Got 2 sets of 12 clams, 1 set of 12 bridge, and I'm like, what is this? This was exercises that I did, and I'm like, I have no idea what that's talking about. Okay, yeah. So I was trying to exercise again. Yeah, another week, nothing at all written in it except burner Thanksgiving, an actual Thanksgiving, but I didn't write anything because. And then another blank page because I didn't come up with a cover page for December either. I'm terrible at this, guys. Don't take me as an example of what to do unless it's from what I do this year, which is getting better. December, I decided to play with stickers. So same layout here. I did track some expenses, but then I realized this is like to the 15th, that I had too many transactions going on and it was just too much of a pain keeping track of everything. So yeah, same layout as before, no habit tracker. Just threw in some stickers. This is sort of a teal color spread. And then this one I started to go without the lines. It's the same layout, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Saturday. And I got back into, I started trying to break it down, like some things I did, what I ate, and tarot. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It worked for like 2 days, and that's it. Yeah. And no, I guess it worked for a little while. I mean, I did a few days, but then not a few days, so it's 50-50. You win some, you lose some, right? And then we started getting bored of this layout, so I went with just a random layout. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Because I went from Saturday the 21st to Tuesday the 24th. So I missed a couple days in December, apparently. Yeah. So that was that. But I picked this teal color because the stickers have this teal color in them as well. So I tried to color coordinate. I'm so special. And then my 2020 page, 2020. I printed this off a Word and traced it and then colored it in with my marker. Yeah. So it's 2020, and then year at a glance, it's a little less colorful because I haven't gone back and color coded my months. Unfortunately, a lot of things like this camp out and Burning Man have been canceled because, the world fell apart. So yeah. This time I have this year's word is focus. So I'm trying to focus on getting stuff done. Because last year was the year of doing, and I did, and I done. Now this is a year of getting things done, getting my stuff together. But my main goals are to make more friends, develop my friendships, to get fit. Because I'm lacking strength and flexibility and endurance, and these are all things I want, and I'll be talking more about in the future. I'm trying not to make this really long. And then eating more food, having a nice home, and doing more voice acting. This is a page for ideas. A time of the month tracker still. My wish list, which is the same as my stuff I gotta get. Savings goals, which I actually haven't finished. I'm still working on this. And that's it, of like spreads. And then January, no color, but open doors of opportunity. It was a blue theme. Not a whole lot going on. It's also my birth month, so I made a birthday cake. And there's moons. And then I'm kind of going with a new freeform. And I printed out some images online and cut them out. This is light blue. And I did a little watercolor touches. And then we'll just flip through this. There's, cutouts. This is a cutout. And then I start getting into more journaling every day because I like using my bullet journal for journaling. And then a no cover page for February. February's pink again because blue and pink are actually what I did last year, so it's kind of repetitive. Trying to eat more fresh produce, so I have a produce page, what's in season, and then just kind of loosey-goosey journaling, keeping track of food. Kind of a staggered thing. March, I got really ambitious, so yeah, I drew this beautiful cherry blossom, and it says, "Get up and do. Be not afraid." Yes. And then I carry that over, and I did this two-tone kind of pink and mauve, kind of dusty pink and darker maroonish color, and these beautiful cherry blossoms. Same layout here, more produce. And this is my new fitness tracker, and that's all I'm tracking. And I'm liking this so far. And then I just decorated the page like crazy with flower petals. I had time to do this, and yeah, I was feeling really motivated, so I did it. And then it just carried it out, drawing little flowers here and there. A lot of journaling. Back to keeping track of my food again. More things. A little person I drew because I want to dance. I want to dance. I like dancing, and I keep trying to motivate myself to exercise, and I figure dancing is the best way because it's fun. Yeah. And yeah. The only problem is Saturday and Sunday are really sharing a space, and I have so much to write down sometimes that I run out of room. I'm also trying to track my spending again. And then, yeah, I stopped because life happens, right? Yep. And then I showed this on my Instagram. This is April. I drew these. These are drawn. I drew them. I did. I drew them and I watercolored them. So I'm really proud of this layout. It's sort of a dark yellow. But yeah. And then I have this little tea bag that says "Live a life steeped in experiences," because it's still about doing. And yeah, don't need that post-it. No, it's my way. Get that out of the way. Same layout with the calendar here. I doodled some little daisies. I'm trying to track my budgets and spending a little bit better here, so I'm going with bar graphs. And if you can see, I kind of like color in as I'm spending. So like rent is completely paid and done, and there were no late fees, so I didn't have to color beyond that part. So yeah, and then here I have a section for YouTube videos, and then I threw in like some little scrap flag I found because I thought it was yellow and it looked pretty darn cool in here. The fitness tracker I have over here, I'm tracking cardio, yoga, cardio, and dancing. I need to update this. And then, yeah, more journaling and keeping track of food. And since we're in April, it's not complete. So, yeah, this is the end almost. We're almost the end, guys. Some more little tidbits of things around the house. I found some, like, flower stickers, another tea tag, another little bit. And yeah, these are just, I wrote the date and then I just watercolored. I used a little watercolor pencil and some water, and then the edges are done in marker. Yeah, kind of mixed media. And there we are. That's it. There isn't any more because there literally isn't any more. Yay! So I know this was kind of long. Sorry. Thank you for watching. If you have any tips, suggestions, comments, concerns, let me know. Otherwise, thank you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down there, 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 there. I don't know where it is. Anyway, guys, I will see you later. And yeah, take care. Bye.